Okay, I think it's live.
You think so?
I do.
Okay, you're up at the ceiling. There, a little more.
Has to go that way. Can anybody see us there?
Hello, anybody out there?
Probably take a little over.
I don't want you to squish that little girl.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let Daddy squish you. You want to sit in Mama's lap?
See if you can pull up videos on your phone.
Okay. That's us. Videos.
Yeah.
Not gonna do. Tinker. Licking. Quit licking.
I don't know if anybody's out there. We're just trying to hook up and do a little live stream. And we're trying to find comments. This is our first time, if you can't tell.
I can tell.
There we
Okay,
go.
so you've seen the silicone rings, but let me tell you why they stink, literally. So here's
If anybody out there has a question,
Well, first tell us if you can hear us and see us.
yeah, please.
First tell us if you can hear us and see us.
Please.
So here's comments. Did you get it on there?
No.
So here's comments. Did you get it on there?
There's a delayed reaction.
So can you? Oh, here's somebody. T.C. Boone. Yeah, hear you fine. Oh, here's somebody. T.C. Boone. Yeah, hear you fine. This is a WXHO. This is a WXHO. So I don't know how to get it on your phone. Oh, there's several people. Okay. Oh, there's several people. Okay. So hey, everybody, give us a minute to kind of get situated. Hey, everybody, give us a minute to kind of get situated. We're gonna try to do a. Is that it?
Well, I thought.
Well, it plays a commercial.
Okay.
We've got to watch our commercial first, I guess.
I can skip the ad.
We've got to watch our commercial first, I guess.
Should I skip the ad?
If you can, yeah. And what I need, hopefully oh, there you go. Hopefully you get comments on there. Tia Rodriguez. So Deborah Harlander. Yay, hey. How you doing? Norman Reed. Okay. So I probably need to turn this down. Turn your audio down. Well, it's working. That's better than I thought. I figured we would have given up by now.
Obviously, this is a first. Can you tell?
So we're on the Colorado River, and we're staying at an RPI park, Emerald Cove, and it's been really nice. It rained a little bit today. This is who we're going to challenge, and I'm sure you guys have seen. Hey, Get Gone With Us. Get Gone With Us is the guys that started this. Thank you very much, Chuck and Cheryl.
He's thanking you now. He might be regretting that later.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Deborah. Yeah, it's been great having all you guys following along. Delta Junction, Alaska. Hector, we was just talking about coming to Alaska next summer in 2020. I don't know if we're going to do it or not, but it's on the table now.
It's on the agenda. I can't get anything.
We're not getting comments there. So can you see this?
Not really.
So we may fall behind on the questions a little bit. The questions are a lot more fun Y'all's questions are a lot more fun than Chuck and Cheryl's questions. I'll tell you. All right. So anyway, let's start off with a question while we're letting more people come in. Glad to see you guys live. Yep, it's good to be live. When you're our age, it's always good to be live.
It's true.
I don't know if you guys know how to do live. We're doing it with our phone, and I don't know if that works better or not. And we've had kind of weak internet, but it seems like today it's working pretty good.
So far.
So far. So let's start with some questions. If you could change or add one thing on your RV, what would it be?
I would change the space. I would have an oven, a regular oven.
Yeah, so you can make me cookies?
So I could make you cookies. I could cook a turkey roast. I could do anything. I can do those things in the convection microwave, but just not the size of bird that I would like or...
Well, Chuck and Cheryl is here, and that's what I would change. They did a video about recliners, how they love their recliners.
Yes.
And we've looked online at the Big Lots. That's where Chuck and Cheryl got theirs. And it looks like it'd fit right in here. We would like to have a big old recliner.
Yes, it would be great.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oven would be pretty good too.
Oven would be good. But the recliners are something we can easily look into.
I'm from Galt, California. Do you know where that is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
This is a Marlon Matlis. Hi from Galt, California. Marlon and Sylvia Matlis, we enjoy your channel. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and Bob Bukowski, I got an email from him a couple of weeks ago. You recently posted a video about a new backup camera. Why that brand and not a Furrion? To answer that question, because that brand was free. They sent us I've got the Furrion now, and we want two. So I'm going to replace the Furrion camera we have now with another Furrion. And that one we're going to use, one of them we're going to have shooting out far away, and then one of them we're going to have down on the toad. And I guess it's just because we're old and can't see and think slow, we need two. Most of you do it with one or none. So the company asked us, would we try out their camera and do a video on it? So we did. So that's why.
And it's a pretty sweet camera.
Joy House, hello, just wanted to thank you for sending my husband the email for the budget and Social Security. We built a schoolie. Hope to be out there with y'all next summer. Well, come on out, Joy.
Exactly.
There's plenty of room. Hello from Marathon in Florida. Yeah, we love Marathon. That was great. That's my #1 favorite place, was the Keys down in Florida.
Yes.
#1.
He'd move down there in a heartbeat. I can't do it. The humidity would just really get me.
Get gone. Cheryl says, amen, Pearl on the oven. Barefoot Adventures. Hey, guys. Joy and Scott. TC Boone. The echo is gone. I hope the sound is good. And I know I'm hollering. I may be blasting you out. I do that a lot.
Except when he's talking to me.
When we're in restaurants, Pearl always tells me to quieten down. So let's go to another question. Something you didn't expect about RVing.
I knew we were going to meet an awful lot of people that we could relate to, but I had no idea that everybody was going to be so absolutely fantastic. I mean, everywhere we've gone, the people are so comfortable to be around, so warm and just fun.
The thing that, what does that say? Something you didn't expect about RVing. The thing that I didn't expect is generally I always do my own maintenance.
Ooh.
And we'd go home and we had a place to park the RV right beside the house.
Right.
And I just assumed we'd RV and I'd do the maintenance. Well, in RV parks, they won't let you do it. You got to kind of sneaky Pete do it. Some light stuff they let you do, but changing your oil and greasing and stuff, they kind of frown on all that. So maintenance has been a real bummer. And that's what started the whole lazy days craze. I thought, well, let's just go get everything done and done right. And most of you know how that ended up.
It didn't turn out right.
But how hard it is to get, and washing your RV. Most parks won't let you wash it. And we used to manage a truck stop. The TA, they're just, well, it's a Petro rather, on the east side of Reno, Nevada. we managed that for like 10 years, or I managed that for like 10 years. Pearl was casino shift manager there. And we had a truck wash. And in my mind, we'd run into truck washes all over the place. Blue Beacon, and we haven't stopped there yet. But anyway, maintenance and truck washing. What was deciding factor on purchasing our current RV?
We had a 40-foot bus conversion that Bob's parents did, and it was a wonderful vehicle, but there were no slides to it. And we decided we would look and see if we had an interest in finding something with slides. Wow.
Yeah. We thought doing it without slides, that would be fine. There was plenty of room. But once we discovered slides, that was a whole new world. For me, it was driving it. The converted bus, it was a 71 or 2, somewhere in there. And it drove fine, had automatic transmission and new engine, power steering. But it didn't turn near as sharp. It was 40 foot. The one we have now is 42. But driving this one is like driving a car compared to that last one.
It is quite a bit.
So how it drives, the slides and the improvements over the steering and stuff.
Right.
Favorite camp meal?
Favorite camp meal, inside or outside?
I think outside. It says camp.
I like shish kebabs.
Yeah.
And
That's
yours?
fun. T-bone steak. I'm supposed to only get red meat once a week, and I get that maybe once every 6 months. But
That's
I
true.
do like it. Let me check on some questions here. Blue Beacon. Yeah, Blue Beacons are great, and $50 is about what we used to charge. We just had ours washed 2 days ago. It costs $400 to have it washed and waxed in Florida. And the guys come back here the other day, $200 for wash and wax, which it's usually about 80 or 100 bucks to wash it, have it washed. But wash and wax, and they did a good job. But I like the $40 or $50 Blue Beacon better. Rowdy one, Alaska. Audio and video fine. William Rizzo, did you get used to it? I've been here for 36 years now. It's nice, cool, 71 degrees. No, Pearl, if you're talking about Pearl and the humidity, no, she never did get used to it. She didn't like it at all.
I no longer have a thyroid, and so my body doesn't acclimate to humidity. It drives me crazy, and I get sweats from my head to my toes.
Oh. Chuck and Cheryl said Pearl's chicken enchiladas.
Oh.
Yeah. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Marlon Mattis, what made Pearl want to do the driving? We get asked that question quite a bit, and it does seem kind of weird. But to be honest, back when I said we used to manage the Alamo truck stop there in Reno, we were in the casino management business, and the guy that owned the company sent me out to manage a casino about 100 miles away. And every day when I was driving back, I'd go out there like 3 days a week, 4 days a week. I would fall asleep after maybe 30 minutes or something like that. And I just get to where I get, I don't know, sleepy, whatever. But when I'm driving, she's constantly saying, "Are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake?" Part of it's because she thinks I'm maybe falling asleep. Part of it's because I kind of heard the RV down the road. I don't worry too. If nobody's around, I just kind of meander them down.
Let me give you a simple example. If Bob's driving and he's looking over at something on the right, the vehicle's going to the right. So if he's looking at something to the left, the vehicle's going to the left. That's not my way of driving. I couldn't stand it. And I like to drive. So
and that's the real reason.
So
She's an excellent driver, and she enjoys it. I'd like rather play with my computer. So for us, it works. It feels kind of weird sometimes, but for us, it works. Let me get some more questions here. What was your I was the vice president of operations for a casino management company, mostly in northern Nevada.
Vice president and general manager.
Well, yeah, I had all kind of, instead of raises, I got titles. So mostly casino management. When banks would take over casinos, we'd go in and manage them and try to get them back profitable. Sometimes we did, and sometimes we made it worse. It could win both ways. And Pearl was a casino shift. She'd run the blackjack pit, dice pit.
I was a shift manager
Yeah.
on day shift for the pit, and I also was a manager on duty at several of the other places.
Yeah, Fitzgerald's, yeah. That's where we met. We were both dice dealers back in the early 80s.
Yes.
Did you say
80,
the 90s?
81.
Yeah.
81.
So we made quite a, you think we're kind of a unique team driving this RV. We were quite a team on the dice table. Favorite meal. What is your must-see RV destination?
Well, I think right now probably Alaska. What was it?
What is?
What is? I think Alaska's on the list.
Yeah. I used to fly Super Club. I used to be in aviation also. And I would buy old Super Cubs and rebuild them, put big tail wheels on them, big props, and sometimes a bigger engine, and then fly them up to Alaska from Texas. And that was fun. That was in the mid-70s. And so going back, I'm sure it's changed. I'd like to go to Alaska too. But mine is where the guy said Marathon, Florida. The Florida Keys, I'd go back there in a heartbeat. Tomorrow. I just love it there. But Alaska and the Keys in Maine.
Maine, I
Was your big-
enjoyed Maine. I had never seen the fall colors like that, and it's beautiful.
What is your favorite thing about RVing?
Seeing something new, getting out and about and meeting people.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine's close to the same. I like getting to a park and getting set up. But in just a few days, the challenge of where's the next place going to be? Who are we going to meet next? I love the moving. We go to some parks and I don't meet virtually anybody. I don't get out and visit. I'm doing videos or reading or doing whatever. And so I'm sure people think I'm just a stick in the mud. But then the next park, I'm out visiting everybody in the park. It's like I evolve into different people, a different personality at each campground. I love going to the next campground and sitting there watching Pearl drive. I like that. Let me catch you up again. Stuart Jones, do you two ever get on each other's nerves? Stuart, did you watch our video about driving up to Rancho Oso? Yeah, I get on Pearl's nerves every now and then. I don't know, but a lot of you may not have seen it. She's driving up this real curvy road, and I was giving my advice as nice and pleasant as I could.
Right.
And she just stopped it right in the middle of the road. Said,
So there's a little bit more behind that. He said, "You need to stop." I said, "Okay." So I started slowing down to make my stop, and he goes, "Just stop in the middle of the road." Okay. So I slammed on the brakes. I stopped.
when I first edited that video, I had the sound in. Pearl said that the sound goes out. That was fun. So yeah, we do. But one thing, we kind of made a rule a long time ago. Pearl drives, I navigate, and we make turns or sometimes bad turns, wrong turns. Our deal is that at the end of the day, we still love each other, and no matter where we end up, that's where we want to be. I don't think we have ever got upset, got on our nerves, and it been a factor that night when we went to bed or the next morning we get up.
No.
It's real short. We do get pretty radical sometimes, but it's short-lived. Still working at Carl's Club on B Street. Bruce Matthews. I used to be, that's where I got my first management job.
Yes.
At Carl's Silver Club in 1986.
No, it was before that, wasn't it?
No, it's 86.
86?
I was a day shift pit boss, swing shift pit boss, and they asked me, Carl's went broke, and Cashel Enterprises took over the management contract, and I was a graveyard casino shift manager for like 3 years. And then Pearl transferred to gray shift. That's good. That's neat. I think they tore that casino down a few years ago.
They did.
A shout to TSD giving us from Rich and Sue, giving us a nice diesel discount, a new line item on your spreadsheet. Yep. If you haven't checked out the TSD, we haven't talked about it much, but it's a pretty good money saver if you have a diesel. James Richardson, is your life, how long have you been traveling? We went full-time in June of 2017. 17. But when I was the manager there at the Alamo in Reno, Nevada, the boss took over 2 casinos in Las Vegas, small truck stop casinos. The Petro out north of Las Vegas and the TA south of Las Vegas. And we needed to get a management team. And it's just casino, so it didn't take a whole lot of experience, but you have to be licensed, and it takes a lot to get a gaming license. And so I said, I'll go down there. And he said, no, I can't. I was making too much money to go down and run those 2 little properties. And he said no. But then he thought about it, getting somebody licensed and everything. He said, I'll tell you what, I was about 5 years from retirement. And he said, you go down there, you hire and train a management team and practice retiring. I don't care how much you're in the office, just make sure everything works and you keep everything legal and running right and take off and travel. That's when we had our first Class A. And so we'd take month vacations, 2-month vacations, and then come back. And that's when we decided we need to do this full time.
Yes.
Yeah. They offered me a real, the truck stop TA offered me a great big,
Bonus.
no, not
No,
bonus,
bon-
compensation package to do a
Yes.
consulting with them, more than I'd ever made. And I signed the contract, said, yeah, I will. But after about 2 or 3 months before they took over, before the sale and stuff went on, we walked away. Said, we ain't working. The money's not worth it. I was 66, you were 67, and we just took off. Give up that money. Once you get enough, you know, you don't want to do this stuff until you're okay and you know that you can make it all the way till the end
Right.
of your life.
Right.
Once you get that much, though, you need to go.
Yeah.
We just
You
got
need to be able to calm down and relax and enjoy life.
We got an email from a couple. They never makes me sad.
Oh.
They never but
Oh,
Dan, I forgot her name now.
Dawn and Lynn.
Don and Lynn, 2 retired law enforcement officers. They would never be on camera. We met them in Maine and the East Coast, somewhere else on the East Coast, up in Oregon. We met them 2 or 3 times
Texas.
around the country. But he got hurt at work as a cop and had a brain injury. Somebody hit him with a steel pipe. And so she was kind of ramrodding things. He sent us an
He could
email.
still drive. He would get out and about, and he would still do the driving.
But she's got lung cancer, and they told her she just had a couple of months to live.
2 months to live.
It just can happen so quick. We met so many people that's got cancer and got different medical problems. As soon as financially you can do it, I don't know how I got off on that, but you need to do it. It's,
Enjoy life.
Yeah, because things can happen so quick.
Right. Hi.
We just started, Bob and Dennis, thanks for sharing the spreadsheet for your videos. We just started full time and have made our way to Maine, to Silver Springs, Florida, and about to get 1,000 trails is a great, it's not for everybody, but it's a great.
It's an investment, but it saves you so much money in the long run. And these are not, what would you call,
Bruce, I carried change,
They're
then was
not
put into
your
the accounting room.
upbeat places, but
Bruce, do I know you? Were you there when I was working there? I don't remember. Bruce, you remember that name?
no.
That was a long time ago. That's 30 or 40 years ago. Jeff and Lori. Hey guys.
I wish I could see you guys right now.
Yeah. So we're counting on you hooking up with you guys here January the 4th. I think
Yes.
Pat and Chris are going to meet us there at courtside, and I was just talking to Scott and Tammy. They're wanting to do New Year's and have a get together there in Welton, just outside of Yuma.
Welton or
So
Wellington.
you need to shoot a new email, or I'll shoot you one as soon as we can kind of get stuff
Yes.
together. Jeff and I, that's cool. I'm glad you guys made it. Rich and Sue, this message is held for review. I don't know how to see it. So Jeff or Rich and Sue just got it. I hadn't showed you the picture. They just got them a new RV. They were in Florida.
Oh.
They live in Florida, and we didn't get to see them when we were down there. I carried change by Jeff and Lori. I worked across the street at the Nugget before the tire was added. Paul Nielsen. There's a lot of people from Reno
and Sparks.
Yeah, on this. Where was we at? What favorite camp meal? What is your must-see? We did that. Must-see destination. What is your favorite thing about RVing?
We did that. We already seeing people in new
Okay.
places.
What is the least favorite thing about RVing? Least? Well, I don't have too many least favorite things. We should have got answered before we.
We should have.
Least favorite thing. I don't have a least favorite thing. I don't think.
I think not being close to family and the kids as often as we'd like to be.
Yeah, I think my least favorite is meeting, like several of these people that's come on here, meeting these people, and then a couple of weeks you make good friends, and then you leave, and
Yeah.
one maybe is going to Maine, and the other one's going to Texas.
Right.
You don't know if you ever see them again.
Right.
I really that makes me sad. My number one thing to do when we RVing, my sister asked me, "What is it? Oh, about YouTube." She said, "Why do you know about RVing? Why do you want to RV?" And I said, "It's meeting people, and then." Because my parents would tell me these stories when I was younger, and then leaving and then seeing them again 6 months or a year later.
Yes.
I said, I want to have friends like that.
Yes.
And now we got friends like that, and we love that. Jeff and Lori, Bob, you better say hi to me. Yeah, Jeff. Jeff likes me. Jeff likes me doing his helping him do his maintenance. We changed his slide topper up in New York, and. I just will take the credit or blame because he'll give it to me if I don't. It got swapped around, so we put it on exactly backwards.
Oh.
And it didn't work. We spent all day and maybe 2 days.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, you forgot.
Oh.
Jeff told you 2 or 3 times. But we got it fixed.
Oh.
And I've replaced 2 or 3 of our toppers. I got one left, and I'm saving it for when you catch up with us.
But Jeff, there is something that we want to pick your brain on, and that is solar. Did you install your solar?
Yeah, hell, he did, yeah.
And can you teach this one how to do it? Right, not backwards?
Wes and Margaret. Hey, Wes, Margaret. Hi, guys.
Margaret, I'm so
something.
sorry that I didn't see you when we were at the last campground.
Rancho Oso.
At Rancho Oso. So, hello, Margaret. I'm real sorry I didn't get to see you.
Big Alice going good. Righty one. What do you tow? We tow a 2013 Lincoln MKX. And it does a good job. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've burned up our brakes. Somebody's drove and knocked the front end out of a line, and I didn't recognize it. Probably was me. I didn't recognize it, and we wore through a lot of tires, but that was my fault for not getting, and we had it aligned like 3 times.
Right.
But finally we got it aligned a year and a half ago, and it's been going great. Lane Justice, do they read comments? We try to, Lane. It's all new to us. You say it's new to you, but this live stuff is real new to us.
This is our first time going live.
Bruce Audie in Maine, hope to join you on the road full time next year. All right.
Oh, very good.
We do not have a home base other than 2 big, huge storage units that cost us about $3,500 a year. That's as close to a home base as we got.
In Las Vegas.
Hello, you two. You guys are staying around. Yeah, we are, Rich and Sue, around 2 or 3 places, Palmosa Road, and then there's 2 or 3 more places. We've gone to Quartzside 3 years, I think,
Right.
in January, and met up with the group of Monaco owners from the website IRV2,
Yes.
and we're going to meet up with them again, but we're going to meet up down closer to Yuma with Jeff and Lori, and with Pat and Chris and Scott and Tammy, and then we're going to meet up with Terry and Cindy up closer to Palmosa Road, just
Okay.
south of.
Casa Grande?
No.
No.
This is all in Quartzside. So we'll go to Quartzside next Tuesday, and we're gonna start looking around for where we're gonna do these meetups at.
Right.
Lane, how do you 2 lovebirds get Wi-Fi in the RV? It's been tough. Last weekend was a holiday, and it was real busy here, and we couldn't get it at all.
Yes.
We had to go to the unit, but we have a low battery. Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
talk and let me do this.
Well, he's trying to figure out a way to charge the battery on that cell phone. Oh,
I'll do this.
sorry. Here's the,
It may not be able to keep up.
uh-oh. No, we're still going.
No, but it's almost dead.
Uh-oh. He's working on hooking it back up again. I can't read. Oh. Trial and error. Your hand's in the way. There you go. You want to come up here and sit down, boo-boo? Come on.
So I'm not sure if that got it. Pearl got the new phone. I've got the old one. So mine won't hardly stay charged.
A little bit more your way. There you go.
So I'm going to read these questions real quick so if I didn't lose them.
Watch your feet.
So I hope we don't lose you guys. Let's go through these questions real quick just in case we do.
Is there anything new?
What is a must-have on your next RV? Baby?
I want the washer and dryer separate. I don't want the combo. I want to be able to do a load of laundry while it's drying, do another load of laundry.
Solar. I'd like to get solar.
Jeff?
What is your favorite adult beverage in camp?
Probably wine.
Red wine. And mine's Jack Daniel's on the rocks. What's your favorite indoor accessory? Mine is our cell phone booster. That gets us our internet. We have a Wii Boost and we have a directional antenna and a 25-foot telescoping pole to put it up on.
Yes.
Makes a big difference.
Mine's probably the Instant Pot.
And since we're about to lose our battery, I'm going to, we're supposed to challenge 2 more couples.
Ooh.
And I just picked 2 couples that from our channels that we follow, and I think they follow us, so they'll get this. I'm not sure. I don't know either one of these. LivingRVision. They sent us an email when we were in South Jetty, Oregon, and we never did get to hook up with them.
Right.
So I don't think they've done it yet. So hopefully they will see this. And then Ron in an RV. He and I have been emailing for a year or 2. He used to be Ron in a van. Now he's got him a Class A.
Ah.
And so we issue the challenge to him as well.
Yes.
So now we got that done. So Chuck and Cheryl,
Tinker.
thank you so much for doing it. Well, really, I do thank you because you stimulated us to do the live chat. We're going to do more of this because it's really fun.
And for all you folks that email him, talk him into telling me what you guys are talking about.
There's 163 people on there watching.
Oh.
That's amazing. 163 people. You guys are just the best. This
Hello
is
to
really.
all of you. Thank
Let
you
me
for
read.
joining us.
Kathy Green, I work 32 hours a week for my rig. I'm calling it par-tired. Back at you. Get back nothing but insects and poverty there. It's a hellhole. Lane Just, where is that? Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Nice job, guy. Hey, thanks, Chuck and Cheryl. Big Al didn't have enough money to go. Oh, so I'm reading Almost Moved to Philadelphia. Well, if you wrote and we didn't get to your questions, I apologize. One thing I can assure you, we'll do this again. This was just a ton of fun. I'm shocked that it's so much fun and we got so much response.
We'll get things in a little bit more sync so we can
You
get
two
to
are
these
great.
questions
Thanks,
a little easier.
Lane. Barefoot Adventures. Thanks, Thomas Tukar. You should stop by.
Tinker.
We hope to be. Good luck to you, Tammy. I hope you are too. I hope you're on the road. Deborah Harlander, you've been around a long time on our channel. Love you too. You have inspired me to get our videos up. Cool, Deborah. Daniel, love you guys. And I will join you soon. Good, Daniel. How long have you been planning on full timing before you were? Oh, I think a long time. My parents they would go in the winter to Del Rio from North Texas to South Texas, and I'd hear them talk about it, and then they'd have friends that would stop by. They had 5 acres, and they had a place for people to pull RVs and stuff in, and it just sounded like a great lifestyle, and it made him so happy to talk about it.
It did. It did.
So for 20 years probably we talked about it, and we've had an RV from pickup campers. We had an old, when we first got married, a 28-foot Class A, and then we had a pickup camper, the converted bus. We've had an RV almost our entire married life.
Yes.
Getting confused reading other people, yeah, common mistake, yeah. How's your new paint job? Even though your new paint job is good.
Turned out really good.
We look forward to it. Enjoy you. Randy Marlin, look forward to retire and get on the road. Yeah. TC Boone, nice job. We'll try a live do. I'm staying at RV park next to Fremont Street in Las Vegas. $21 a night. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
It is.
Big Al post comment again. He might notice it. I'll look for Big Al. Oh, here we go. My ex left me. She said I was too needy, even though her friends made it worse. She's.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, Big Al. I'll leave that up to you. Okay, so that kind of answered the questions. We've probably been here quite a while. We appreciate you guys so much. Thanks everybody for coming. Anything next time? Have a cocktail. I guarantee you I'm going to have one in about 3 minutes. Next time, have great work. All right, guys. Thank y'all very much. We love y'all.
Thanks.
Until we see you next time, keep the wheels rolling. Stay safe. We'll see you at the next exit.
Bye-bye, folks.
Bye-bye, folks.
Never wasn't on.
Does anybody know how to turn this thing off?
You better figure it out. I think I'll go pour some wine. You need to stop licking. And don't you dare try and get on to me when I tell you to quit. She really was getting angry.